In today's daily challenge, we have to accept n integers as input and print the smallest integer s, which is not equal to sum of any combination of n integers. So the simple brute force approach to solve this problem would be calculating the sum of every combination of n integers and storing it in a set and then using the set values to find the integer. But this is not going to work because it is given that the maximum value of n can be 100, and when the value of n is 100, it would be producing 2 power 100 subsets, which would result in these many number. So it would exceed time limit and space limit error. And there is a greedy approach to solve this problem. First, the given array has to be sorted and we have to travel through the array only once. And initially we are setting a variable named small possible to 1, and whenever the array value at the particular index is less than or equal to the variable which we have declared, we are incrementing the variable with the array value at the particular index. And whenever it fails to satisfy this condition, the program should just return the smallest possible. We shall look into a sample input to understand this logic. So let us consider this is our input, and after sorting this array, the array would be looking like this. And now we are going to loop through the array. Initially the smallest possible would be 1. So in the first iteration, the loop would be comparing this element with the smallest possible. So 1 is less than or equal to 1. So this condition is true. And whenever the condition satisfies, the smallest possible is updated with smallest possible plus the array at particular index. So 1 plus 1 would be 2. In the second iteration, the array index value would be 1 and the smallest possible would be 2. So according to the if condition, 1 less than or equal to 2. So again it is true. So 2 plus 1 is 3. Now comparing 2 and 3, 2 less than or equal to 3. So yes, the condition is true. The value is 3 plus 2, 5. Now in the fourth iteration, 4 less than or equal to 5. Again it is true. So 4 plus 5 is 9. In the fifth iteration, 5 and 9. So again it satisfies the condition. So it is true, and 9 plus 5 would be 14. Now the last iteration, sixth iteration, it would be comparing 9 and 14, and yes, 9 is less than or equal to 14. So again this condition is also true. So 9 plus 14 is 23. And now we have to return this value. And we can see here that the output is also 23. Let us take the sample input 2. So this is the input array, and after sorting this, the array would be looking like this. Now we are going to loop through the array. So at the first index, the value of the array is 2, and initially the smallest possible is set as 1. So 2 less than or equal to 1, it's false. So in that case, according to the logic, we are just going to return the small possible. So initially the small possible is 1 and we haven't made any update. So it's going to return the small value, and the value of the small value is 1. Small possible is 1. And we can see here that our output is 1. Let us also check another input to understand this even more clear. So this is a sample input with array with the 6. This is a sample input array with the 6 integers, and after sorting, the array becomes like this. So initially the smallest possible is 1. So now we are going to loop through the array. At the first iteration, the array index value less than or equal to smaller possible value. Yes, it is true. So we are going to update the smallest possible. 1 plus 1 is 2. Now second, 1 less than or equal to 2. So 1 is less than or equal to 2. Again this is true. So 2 plus 1 is 3. Now the third iteration, 3 less than or equal to 3, true. So 3 plus 3 is 6. So now in the fourth iteration we are comparing 5 and 6. 5 less than or equal to 6. So true. 6 plus 5 is 11. Now in the fifth iteration we are comparing 8 and 11. Again it is true. 8 is less than or equal to 11. So we are updating 11 plus 8. So the value would be 19. Now in the last sixth iteration, 21 less than or equal to 19. No, it is false. So we would just return the small possible value. So the expected output for this particular test case is 19. Let us see how to implement this using Java. So here I have declared a variable. I have got the value of n as the input, and then I have declared an integer array of size n, and then I have got n integers as input and stored it in the array. And then after that using a Java class, I have sorted the array. So now let's see the logical implementation. First let us set a variable with the value 1, and then now we are going to travel through the for array using a for loop, and whenever the array value at the particular index is less than or equal to the value of s, we are going to update the value of s with the array value at particular index. So this is same as s is equal to s plus arr of I, and whenever this condition fails, we are going to break out of the loop, and finally we shall print the value of s. So let us give sample test case and check whether this works or not. So here we can see that we are getting the output as 19. So by calculating also we got the value 19. So the next one more input, let's give all the three inputs. So this for the second one, and our expected output is 1. Let us see what we are getting. So we are getting 1. Let us give the first one also, and for this the expected output is 23. And we are getting the value 23 as the output. So this is the logic for today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching.